Manual transmission is slowly nowadays becoming a lost art, and it's sad because most kids my age, I'm 22 years old and younger, do not know how to drive manual transmission. And you have your shifting gears normally, just like as I'm doing now. I'm here to show you pretty much a poor man's rev match. Now this is what I'm talking about, something like that. And I am still trying to learn it myself. I haven't really, this is my first manual transmission vehicle. Although I've driven many manual transmission vehicles before, I've never had one from myself to learn or to teach myself anything other than just shifting gears. Now some of you may be asking, what is rev matching? Well, it's, in simple terms, rev matching is when you're shifting through gears and you need to downshift to say you're going into a corner or there's cars stopping in front of you. You match the engine speed to the speed of the gear you're shifting into. Pretty much when you're going to shift, so I'm in 4th gear now, and I say I would want to downshift, when you push the clutch in, you pretty much hear the engine speed go down. So what you want to do is blip the throttle and then you shift it into gear, obviously faster than that, and then you can let the clutch out, and the speed of the engine will match the lower gear, in this case 3rd gear. So I'll shift back into 4th here because there is a stop sign coming up. Watch my feet, I have the GoPro down there. 3rd gear, blip the throttle, release the clutch. What is the point of rev matching, and is it something you need to do? It's not something you need to do. And new sports cars like Corvettes, and I'm sure Camaros and such are similar, they have the paddle shifters even though it comes with a manual transmission. And if you click both the paddle shifters together, it'll automatically rev match for you as you're downshifting gears. It allows downshifting to be smooth and pretty much not to let the engine bog. It makes it for such a cleaner and more simpler process, and in long terms can save the engine and the transmission from harm. So I'll show you what it's like just downshifting normal. So I'm going 45 mile an hour. I'm in 4th gear, I want to shift down to 3rd. This is without, God, there's dead animals everywhere. This is without rev matching. I'm just gonna let the clutch out, and you can see the truck bogs forward. Like I let myself go limp a little bit so it would shake me forward. I'll show you again. Shift to 3rd. It bounces you forward. Now it's not that far because, I mean, if you would shift from like 5th to 3rd when you're doing like 60 plus, then it would really shoot you forward as well as leave your transmission on the highway. But if you're going from like, if you're looking to slow down using the transmission, if you're going into a corner and you would shift from like 4th to 3rd, I'll show you here. I'm doing about 50 without blipping the throttle and just letting the thing do its, the engine has to now do its thing and match the speed of this gear. And that's what rev matching does. You know, it saves your transmission and it matches the engine speed to the gear you're shifting into. And it's something you have to be quick about, because if you're blipping the throttle and, you know, pushing the clutch in and not doing it quick enough and releasing the clutch, it's almost pretty much no point in doing it. Here I am coming up to a stop sign, clutch in, 3rd gear, smack the throttle, release the clutch, all in just like that. So there, that was a pretty smooth one. I call it the poor man's rev matching. Instead of like heel towing it and stuff like that, or however you want to do it, you know, I just shift it into the gear, smack the throttle to rev it, and then release the clutch. Who needs brakes when you have a manual transmission, you know what I mean? My transmission has 303,000 miles on it. Now this engine was replaced. It's not the original engine that was in this, but it was replaced twice actually, so I don't know exactly what was put in, but who knows how many miles were on it when it was put in. So I try to use rev matching to my advantage as much as I can to keep the longevity going of my engine and my transmission. Rev matching is something you don't necessarily have to do, and in new vehicles it is something that can be done for you, like I said, with the paddle shifters. but with this being a 96 and it's the bare bones model of anything you can get, rev matching is sort of a way to save your engine and transmission by matching the engine speed to the gear you're downshifting into. And not allowing the engine to bog and smack you forward like it would do if you would just downshift normally and not rev match. Manual transmissions are a lost art nowadays, and it sucks because they are such a fun thing to drive, and I'm so glad to be able to pick up this Dodge Dakota. I picked this truck up for 250 bucks. If you're interested in the whole backstory to this pickup truck, I have the playlist in the description. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave you with a nice rev match there. I hope you enjoyed. I'm trying to up the quality of my videos, as well as I have the GoPro down at the bottom, which are at my feet, to show pretty much me rev matching, and as well as the GoPro on top of my head for the POV view. The support recently means a lot. We're flying through the 1K subs, and soon I can tell we will be at the 2,000 subscribers. That's my newest goal. So if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram. I have the link in description, or you can just search Carblind on Instagram. I post stuff there before it hits the YouTube channel, so if you're interested in like a behind the scenes thing, check out my Instagram and follow me there. Shoot me a message, whatever you'd like to do. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And we'll catch you in the next one. We'll see you later.